I'm not going to spend this amount of money on a non-groundbreaking fragrance. Amedu. Jesus. I'm just tired with the whole cherry fruit. Like, I'm tired. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Obsy. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new releases. There have been a couple of releases from the beginning of the year. I don't receive PR, so I don't have like free bottles of these perfumes, but what I have done was to collect a couple of samples from these brands. I mean, the ones that I could get my hands on, just to give you guys an idea of what they smell like. Hopefully there are a lot of them here, to be honest. I'm gonna be telling you guys what they smell like, or first impressions, if they are full bottle worthy. So yeah, I do not know the notes in these fragrances, so I'm basically speaking from the top of my head. Anyways, without further ado, if you would like to see this kind of video, then make sure you stay tuned and keep on watching. So this one is called Iconic Feminine. So the bottles just look like this, and then they write the name of the perfume here. Iconic Feminine is from Clive Christian. I'm going to leave a picture of what they look like on the screen. I picked this sample because the moment I smelled it the very first time in store, I was blown away. I was so impressed. Obviously, Clive Christian is a very pricey fragrance, so I couldn't just, pull the plug there and then. But if I was that rich, I would definitely pull the plug. So it's giving me a very fresh, woody fragrance. This is a fragrance that just describes me. Like, it's giving like very bossy, very strong. Iconic Feminine is the perfect name for this fragrance, like a boss lady kind of fragrance. It doesn't smell like floral. It's not like a floral fragrance. It's not like a fruity fragrance, but it is spot on, very gorgeous. Honestly speaking, I love it so much. This was love at first sniff for me. I think this is full bottle worthy. I just don't know the price. If you find a deal or a discount somewhere, then go ahead and purchase it. I think it's so good. It smells very unique as well. I don't know the notes, so pardon me, I cannot really tell you guys what exactly is in here, but I do know that it does smell a little bit fresh and woody, very strong, a little bit green as well. That's what I get from it. So Iconic Feminine for me is full bottle worthy, but always get a discount. Always look for a bargain anywhere you can, because it's quite pricey. I'm gonna wait, but if I can receive gifts, just in case I receive gifts. All right, so the next one I have is Amore Torrido. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this fragrance. This fragrance is from a brand called Salas Art Perfume. They have a very stunning bottle. The bottle is very extravagant, to be honest. Like, it's big. I think that's a very nice gift idea. If you're looking for a gift option for your loved ones, I think it's perfect. The packaging is amazing. If I do remember correctly, it smells a bit fruity and it smells so yummy. It's sweet. It smells like a bubble gum. Like a fruity bubble gum. I don't know if I have any fragrance that smells like this, but it's giving me a very nice, sexy, warm, a little bit musky as well. I get the fruity notes in the top note, red fruit. It's giving me that strawberry kind of vibe, a little bit floral, but I get like some musky and woody notes in the base notes. I love it. Amore Torrido is a stunning fragrance. Is it full bottle worthy? I think it is. I don't know if it's a new release, to be honest. I shouldn't be reviewing it here, but it's the first time I'm discovering the brand. So Bianco Eternal, this is also from Salas Art Perfumes. When I smelled the Amore Torrido, the shop assistant or attendant asked me to smell this one. This is called Bianco Eternal. I actually really liked this one in store. It smelled a bit familiar, to be honest. I do get something along the gourmand line. Bianco Eternal smells so familiar. If I do remember, I would definitely put the name or the picture on the screen. Musky as well, but there's also something very airy about it, but it's so stunning. This one, I don't know if it's full bottle worthy. I really love it. I'm not sure I would be eager to buy a full bottle in a hurry. So let's move on to the next fragrance. Love Delight. Love Delight is a recent purchase. It's a recent release from AMOR. I really liked it. I mean, it's not a groundbreaking fragrance. It smells very nice. It's a floral fragrance, a little bit sweet, gourmand. It has cocoa. This one, I'm pretty sure, a little bit chocolatey vibe, if I'm not mistaken. It has cinnamon. It's a little bit spicy, of course, but more of the floral note. But when I tried it again on my skin and left it for hours, there was just something about it that really threw me off. Again, it's a very nice floral, but there's something that is in this. Nah, I can't stand it. I can't stand it on my skin. It makes me so nauseous. I can't stand it. So my thoughts on Love Delight, I think is a very nice fragrance. But to be honest, if somebody gifted me this fragrance, I probably wouldn't even really like it. I might be the only person that doesn't like this scent. Oh god, I'm so sorry about this description. But you know when you've mixed like rub, the heat, the thing that we use for like cold, when you mix rub with like a lot of florals, that's what I get. No, I can't wear this. It's not full bottle worthy. Yes, it's a delightful fragrance, but it's not giving me the extra vavavoom that you need in a fragrance, especially because it's not a cheap fragrance. Cappadocia is a fragrance from Mimo Paris, which was just released last month. Mimo Paris is also one of my favorite houses. I feel like they do amazing fragrances. They really release a lot of fragrances. I feel like they need to calm down. They need to calm down and give us time to breathe. Cappadocia on first sniff is a very clean, fresh musky scent. Not citrusy, but you can tell that it's a clean vibe. But then as it dries down, it gives me Rosendo Mathieu No. 5 vibe. This is like the third perfume that is giving me the same vibe. That musky, vanilla, very sensual, a little bit ambery. Yeah, it's giving me exactly the same vibe, Rosendo Mathieu No. 5. And trust me, I really like that fragrance. I feel that Mimo Paris might probably last a little bit longer. It's a stunning scent, but I just feel like I have smelt it before, so I'm not really impressed. And again, it's more expensive than Rosendo Mathieu No. 5. The dry down is basically the same thing, but Cappadocia is nice. It's really nice. I like the fact that in the beginning you don't get that vibe, but when it dries down, it really changes on your skin, and that's the beauty of fragrances. I love fragrances that actually change and sink into your skin chemistry and gives you a different vibe. Granada is from Widian. I'm surprised that I don't even have a bottle of Widian. Like, it is so unlike me. A lot on my wish list. New York is definitely topping the list for sure, but I also love London from Widian. Banias, I really like that one. Granada is giving me a fresh vibe. A lot of these fragrances are quite fresh and musky and fruity, I guess because of spring. Granada is stunning. It gives me a fresh, fruity, floral vibe. It's also giving me something spicy. Oh no, Granada is full bottle worthy. What? It's stunning. It's not a loud perfume. It's not a beast mode scent. But I love the fact that it's changing, and as it changes, I'm getting like something spicy in the dry down. Like I said, it's giving me a spicy vibe, but there's also something that gives me I won't say animalic, I would say like it smells like it smells like vegetation. It's very nice. I love the dry down, and I think it's perfect for spring as well. I remember the store attendant was saying, because I asked her to compare between this one and New York, and she preferred New York because she said there was something in Granada that just wasn't doing it for her. And I believe there's just something that changes. It's giving me like a vegetation kind of vibe, like a green vibe, but not extremely green. More or less, I think vegetation is what, you know, like the farm, the soil, that kind of smell. So something very like dirty, like earthy. Again, that's the word, earthy. So it's giving me that earthiness, but then there's musk, there's a lot of sweetness there. There are other notes that complement it, that makes it more wearable, but I get that there's that distinctive note. Probably throws people off, but it's not so in your face. It's very subtle. For me, I think that's what I even like about the scent. So it's not your typical musky scent, it's not your typical floral scent. So I think it's full bottle worthy. Jany from Sora, Dora, I got a sample of it in store. I did not like it at all. Let's see what it smells like on my skin right now. So this is a proper gourmand scent. It's not listed that there's rice notes in it, but I get like a rice note that gives a very lactonic vibe. It's giving me rice mixed with a lot of other things that are it's just a lot going on. I think the one thing that I would say about this fragrance is a little goes a long way. This is giving me beast mode vibes, and I get like a lot of projection from this one. So Jany from Sora, Dora, this is a very strong gourmand scent. People say that it smells like, is it apple pie? So it's like your typical apple pie kind of scent. I don't get the apple pie vibe. I can see the similarity. I think this would be perfect in winter. I don't like to smell entirely like food, so I like gourmand scents, but when you can't detect what I smell like actual food, I don't really like that. I like it, but would I buy a full bottle of it? I do not know. I'll give it a strong 8/10 because it has longevity, it has sillage. Yeah, I can see why people like it, to be honest. I just wouldn't buy a full bottle of it. We have Maraschino. Maraschino is from Sospiro. I think there's a cherry note in this one. I'm just tired with the whole cherry like I'm tired. For me, it's not groundbreaking, but it's a very nice fragrance. It's sweet. I can get the cherry vibe in here. It's gorgeous, to be honest. I actually like it. It's giving me a very musky cherry vibe, like a musky floral cherry fragrance. So not so strong, very smooth, like a very nice cherry drink. Sweet, but not so sweet, not cloying, not headache inducing. I like it, but would I buy a full bottle of this scent? Probably not. This is my own opinion, depending on what you're looking for. So if you're looking for fragrances that are not unique, very pleasing, very smooth, very calm, cool, collected, you would definitely like a lot of these fragrances. Because of the pricing of a fragrance, of niche fragrances, or most of them, I would want that fragrance to stand out. But then again, that's why like pricing is very relative and subjective. What is expensive for person A might not be expensive for person B. I do understand and I get that the ingredients would differ, the cost of the ingredients and a lot of other things. There are a lot of factors to this fragrance making, but there are a lot of fragrances in the niche industry that I feel like should just be a designer fragrance because they are giving me the same vibe. I can tell that it's good quality, don't get me wrong. They're not groundbreaking, and the pricings that they stamp on these things, like this, it smells good, but I can tell that it might not even be so long lasting on my skin. It'll probably give me like 7-8 hours of wear compared to like the Prima Donna that I own. Prima Donna lasts forever. I wouldn't buy a full bottle of this one for sure. Cashmere Mosque. I feel like Cashmere Mosque or Cashmere Mosque, as the name implies, is a musky scent. It's a clean musky scent, so you don't expect too much from this kind of fragrance. It might last long, I don't know, because I just want to believe that Clive Christian lasts really long on the skin. But would I buy a full bottle of this one? No, because again, it's not groundbreaking. I'm not going to spend this amount of money on a non-groundbreaking fragrance. Like I need a fragrance that is going to give me sleepless nights. I can barely even smell anything. Cashmere Mosque is not giving. It's not giving. It's okay if you're looking for a clean girl aesthetic kind of vibe. Maybe that would work for you. Mallow. This is also from Sora, Dora, the same brand that made Jany, the gourmand scent. So this is ABI Malo. I don't know. So at first it was giving me a fresh spicy vibe, well, it's now drying down into a sweet scent. There's something sweet about this. I get like something sugary. I don't know if it's burnt sugar or what kind of sweet note is in here. You can still tell that there's something spicy, or I don't know, there's just something there. It's actually gorgeous, you know, like a very yummy creamy vanilla but mixed with like the spicy notes and some sugar. You know, when you're baking the batter, when you're baking like maybe cake or bread or something, sprinkle like something, maybe something lemony on it or citrusy, and a little bit of cinnamon. I don't think it's that spicy, but maybe a little bit of cinnamon, more sugar and more sugar. That's what I get. That's the exact vibe I get from this one. I prefer this to Jany. So if everybody's going crazy about Jany, what would you say about, is it Halo or Mallow? I'm not even sure of the name, but I really like this, you know. I do get some bubblegummy vibe. It's reminding me of Velvet Vanille from Mansera. I would give it a strong 8/10. It's actually sweet. It's nice. The last one is from Liquid Imaginaire, and this is Amore Jesus. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, this is so cute. I actually really like this one. It's a very nice floral. I get just more florals and florals. A little bit sweet, a little bit musky. Yeah, I like this one. I'll give this a 7/10. This is Amore Toro from Liquid Imaginaire. I can't say so much about all these scents, but yeah, I think I've said enough. I've tried, my whole hand smells of different fragrances now. That one, I'm not really sure. I think it's full bottle worthy just because it's a different kind of scent. I'm not really sure of the price. I think the only determining factor would be the price. If the price is fairly reasonable, I think it's full bottle worthy. It's a nice feel good scent, perfect for spring as well. These are all the new releases that I have come in contact with. Obviously, I'm sure that there are more fragrances that have been released. Xerjoff is coming out with, I think, 3 new fragrances. I cannot wait to devour those fragrances. But anyways, a lot of the fragrances I have reviewed here for me are okay, but the ones that stood out to me, we have Iconic Feminine, we have Amore Torrido, we have Amore from From Liquid Imaginaire, we also have Mallow from Sora, Dora. I love those 4 fragrances, and I think if I'm supposed to buy a full bottle of any of these scents, I'll buy the full bottles of these 4 fragrances. I think I've spent a lot of time reviewing like new scents. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What other new fragrances have you come in contact with? Do you like them? Let me know. Just talk to me in the comment section. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, please do not leave without hitting the subscribe button, like this video, and of course share it to your friends and your loved ones. And I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.